As always, call someone, text someone, even take a message and put it around a pigeon and tell someone that you care for them. Welcome to the M1 File. My name is Dr. Avery L. Taylor, and I hope that you had a beautiful weekend. I hope things went well for you. Even hope that you got a chance to enjoy some of the weather. If you're outside the Memphis area, I want to say up in that northwest area, you guys got some snow. And I guess going toward Utah, going up to Washington, I read that a lot of people was very happy because they get a chance to prepare for ski season. But we here, us down in the south, we still have hot weather and people still going to the beach and enjoying the water and stuff like that. I want to take a little bit of your time today. We did some episodes further back where I said that the body is not meant to handle a whole lot of pressure, a whole lot of stress, a whole lot of anxiety and stuff like that. And when these things begin to pull and push the body have to respond. There's a peak in suicides where people are just giving up on life. They say, hey, that's it. I'm tired, I'm worn down, and the pressure of stress is moving people where they don't see life or living as a value. Check on your friends, check on your loved ones, check on your, if you're working, your employees or your employees' buddies and stuff like that. And if you see any signs of a person going through, I would say, unnecessary stress, just kind of have a little talk with them. Try to point them in a direction that they can get some help. And also, if you, the person that you feel though that life has no value to you, and that you want to give up on life, try to reach out before you get too deep in it and tell someone, will they help you, or will they talk with you, or will they just listen to you. Don't give up on your life. Life has value. Not too long ago, there was a minister in the West of a mega church. Just gave up, committed suicide. There was a businessman in the northern east area. I don't want to call people a name even though it's out there. Well-established business guy, a fund guy, a hedge fund funding. Got some good deals, some bad deals. He's going through divorce, and the wife was asking for full custody of the kids, and he was trying to get joint custody, and they went back and back and back and back, and the court gave the kids to her, and he took his life. He just walked out of the hotel on stairwell and just gave his life up. There's a young man here in Tennessee. There was cyberbullying, where someone said he was gay and put his business all over the internet. He just gave his life up. There was a young man down in Texas where some of his past was coming forth, where he tried to hide or try to cover it, and he gave his life. So it can happen in any industry. It can happen next door or wherever it is. Life has a value. And when you learn to value your life and learn that there is hope in front of you, and that if you keep hoping and keep adding to it and keep working and keep every day taking a step toward, things will get better. It may not be shaped the way you may want them to be, but it will be better then. So if you have a friend, a co-worker, or a relative, or even you yourself, life has value. Also, many people, this is research now, who give their lives up is because sometimes they're seeking for something and they can't find it. And they're seeking, wherever it is above where they are or who they are. And many times it has something to do with spirituality. Because they're saying where they are now is where it's not where they want to be or where they should be, and they can't fix it. At least they feel as though they can't fix it. Even in the military now, there's a peak up in suicide. And being in the military for 20 years, I do understand that, because when I was there was a high suicide rate, especially in our combat armed forces. And that's where I was. It's where there were some units that you was guaranteed to kind of like lose your family members. You was kind of guaranteed to go through a divorce, because it was very stressful. Because the Army was asking 100% of you, your family need 100% of you, and when kids tell you, say, hey, Poppy, or hey, whatever it is, when we gonna see each other again, it kind of go deep into the person. So in many of our combat arms units, when I was there, like the 1st Cavalry, 11th ACR, these was hard units, that the suicide rate was up. But even that, if you have to step away, don't give your life up because it has value. Now, if you're seeking a spirituality situation or trying to find that, now me, myself, and this is Taylor, I believe in Christianity. I believe that it's all right to pray, or it's all right to call on the name Jesus. Taylor believe that, because this is higher than me. I do understand that there are some people who argue the point that there is no Jesus. I get that. There's some people argue the point that there's a white man religion. I get that. There's some people who argue the point there's a made-up religion. I get that. But at the end of the day, it rests on me what I believe that moves me forward. Now, I believe in Christianity. I'm not saying that Christianity is a pure religion. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying it has no fault. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that it doesn't have some ups and downs, it has some spots along the way. But when it comes to moving me forward and keeping me insane or keeping me balanced, I found out that it's the best spirituality religion for Ivory Taylor, and that is the Christian belief in Christ. Now, I wasn't there when the Bible was written. I only can read what history has put down. I only can read as I research history and find out more about Christianity. And there's some parts about it when I read it, I say, that's nasty. I don't like that piece right there. But then there's some part that I do read, I say, I like that part right there. So if you're looking for something that is what we call without spots, when you get there, tell me. Had a friend of mine, a very dear friend of mine, a gentleman that to me is very smart. Been knowing for about 25 years, give or take. Very smart guy, very, very smart, very educated, very smart, very productive. He's stepping down, well, he has stepped down from his company, and also he had created another company. And I asked him what he's going to do now. He said he's going to go on a voyage seeking the truth. And I said, what do you mean by that? He said, history has not been fair to we as black people. So I said, okay. Then he began to tell me the unfairness. And I said, yes, but also, if you look at it from the other side, it has been fair. And then I told him, I said, well, maybe we need to define the word fair. Because fair to one person may not be fair to the other person. Because many times in life, we view and see life where we stand, or what corner that we stand on. Or we view and define certain words according to our life situation or according to our experience in life. So all that goes into effect. But he says that he's going to look and see truth. So I asked him, I said, how do you know when you find what is truth? How do you know that is truth. In other words, if I never seen it before, I never felt it before, I've never touched it before, and the definition that I have, you're arguing that it does not fit what truth is, then how do I know when I have gotten there and say it's truth? Then he began to tell me about some writers and some philosophers who says that I will know it when I get there. I said, okay. Then I asked him, I said, when you find this truth, what you gonna do with this truth? He said he don't know. And I said, well then how do you encourage others to go on this voyage with you to find truth? And those are questions he didn't know. But he had something inside of him saying he needs more when it comes to spirituality. Because where he is in life is not feeding him where he want to go. And many of us are that way if we are truthful. Here we go again with that word truth. And sometimes when we can't find truth, or when we have a hard time discovering truth or defining truth, we begin to get frustrated because we can't find it. We don't know what it looked like. We don't know what it's shaped like. And then life has no value. I want to pause and just only for a moment. Thank you for your time. Keep seeking truth. But keep in mind, it's already in front of you. Keep seeking truth. But to be very honest with you, it's in front of you. There's nothing in life at our stage where we are now that is 100% pure or 100% just plain clean. I was painting my house and I asked the gentleman to give me some white paint. And he said there's 25 different white paints. I didn't know that. And I was fascinated with that. If we want to grow in our spiritual life, just keep seeking. And the closer you get to truth, your maturity in life, your experience in life is going to take a turn. Because then you begin to see the value of life and the value of living and the value of going forth. And I want to leave you there. Seek truth. Find out what truth is and add truth to your life. Don't give your life up. Don't commit suicide. Your life has a value. So my main point today is find someone that can help you. Find someone that can listen to you. Find some help before you get too deep in giving your life up. And as always, I always tell you, if we call someone, or text someone, or just communicate with others, how much that means to that person to know that you care about them. Thank you very much for your time. Hope you have a beautiful week. And just keep going and find someone to tell them that you love them.
Hi, I'm Deidre Malone, the host of Dialogue with Deidre. You can find us on the M1 TV network on YouTube. Subscribe and follow us. You can also find us on Facebook at M1 TV Network, Twitter, M1 TV Network 2, and Instagram, M1 TV Network 2. Please follow us so you can keep up to date with what's going on the M1 TV Network with Dialogue with Deidre and Black Thought.